Glow gang, glow gang, glow gang. What's cracking lacking with you? What's cracking lacking with you? What is Groovy Glow gang? It's your boy Michael Trapson in this thing. Hold up, hold up. Hold up, where's my John at? I can't even. Lacking with you. What's cracking lacking with you? What is Groovy Glow gang? It's your boy Michael Trapson in this thing. Hold up, hold up. Hold up, where's my John at? What's groovy, y'all? What's groovy? What's groovy with y'all? Glow gang in the building tonight, man. How y'all feeling today? How y'all feeling, man? You can't hear me? Can't hear me? Can y'all hear my voice? You can't hear nothing. You can't hear nothing. What about now? Can you hear me 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 now? What's groovy, y'all? What's groovy? What's groovy with y'all? Glow gang in the building tonight. Hold up. How y'all feeling today? How y'all feeling? You can't hear me? Can't hear me? You can hear me now? Okay, cool. We loud. Is the music too loud for y'all? Are we glow-tastic? Anybody saying they can't hear me, y'all officially trolling. I saw like a bunch of yeses. What's going on with y'all? What's going on with y'all? Oh. Try to drink with the lid on. I said, well, I'm not watching the Bobby Brown to keep, because I don't listen to that. I'm not really tapped into that. Because I want to talk about something groovier than Bobby Brown and Keith Sweat. Shoot. We got the official, and I'm late. I know I'm a couple days late, but better late than never. For those who don't know, what's my guy name? We got a new Michael for the Broadway musical. Miles Frost. You see on the thumbnail of this video. Miles Frost, young black kid, to play MJ in the Michael Jackson musical on Broadway. This is groovy. I actually like the original choice. I think his name was Ephraim Sykes. Like he was a cool guy. We chopped it up a couple times. I was excited to see what he was going to do. But this new kid, he actually kind of looks like Michael a little bit. He kind of looks like young Mike. So I support it. He looks like a young Mike from like the Destiny era. So this is going to be cool. I believe the Broadway show, when does it start? In August? October? Okay. This will be interesting because it says that this show is going to cover 25 of the singer's biggest hits. So I'm guessing this is supposed to take place some of the Jacksons and in some of the okay, it previews on December 6th. So December is when the MJ show comes out. But I'm guessing that I thought that he was supposed to be the Michael for the younger eras, and I'm reading now and it's saying that he's supposed to be the Michael Jackson for like the later eras too. Like I guess if you're saying 25 of Michael Jackson hits, I guess it's gonna be like Dangerous, Bad, what do you call you talking about? History, Invincible. I don't know how far they're going, but if it's only one Michael for the entire performance, that'd be interesting. Are they gonna put my guy in some makeup, make him light skin? I don't know. I don't know how strict they are with the whole can't be white look. Because I always thought, like, if anybody's going to play Michael in the later years, it should be somebody of, maybe somebody white, Spanish, whatever, because they look more appropriate to that era. But that's just me. If somebody could pull it off, they could pull it off. No. Yeah, it's not really my thing. The musical type thing. That's not really something I mean. I went out for it, but it's just not me. I'm more of a create my own situation type of thing. So do I remember when Johnny Depp, when there was rumors about Johnny Depp supposedly going to play? Yeah, I heard about that rumor. I don't know if that was true, but if it was, man, that'll make me look at Johnny Depp in a whole different way. Because the way that Billie Jean Glove show, whatever it's supposed to be about the Billie Jean Glove, and how the Billie Jean Glove was like tied into like the whole talking to little kids. It was something super sus, and I definitely ain't like that at all. You said, why am I not watching? Because you're not watching it. You watching why I'm not watching? Because you're not watching it. We ain't watching. I mean, my man's is live right now. My man King Blitz is live right now. Tune into that. But I don't know. I'm just not interested at all. I'm not interested at all. So to watch that. But going back to topic. I don't live too far from New York City, about an hour and a half. I could go down there, but I don't know. I'm just not. I don't know. Was it me? I'm just not in a mood. I'm just not in the mood to go. I have to see some more trailers for it, something to get a little more excited about the musical, because I'm interested. I want to know how they're gonna do this, but I'm excited that for the actor we got playing it, he looks like a good choice. What's up, Angel Eyes? He looks like a really good choice to play, young Michael. Glow Gang in the building. What's up, Spyro? So you think Little Richard looked like a Jackson? You think Little Richard looked like a Jackson in the 80s? Did Little Richard look like a Jackson in the 80s? Little Richard looked like Little Richard. Little Richard looked like somebody's aunt in the 80s. That's what Little Richard looked like. Yeah, we understand. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to go live yesterday, but I just did anyways because I wanted to talk about the Bill Cosby thing. Oh, let me get this. Make sure my live chat is on. How do y'all feel about the new choice for Michael Jackson? How do y'all feel about him? Miles Frost. How do y'all feel about Miles Frost? I'm looking. He looks like a young Mike though. If you can see, it's a little blurry down. You can see he looks like a young Mike. That's a little too. It looks like young Mike. What up, Jay Bird? He said, "Do you remember the dad from the TV series One on One with?" Oh yeah, I'm talking about Flex Washington. Do you remember BET had him play as early 2000 MJ and him wearing hella makeup to be light skinned? Yo, you gonna stop hating on my man Flex? Flex Alexander. I like Flex Alexander as Michael Jackson. For some of the era, he got a lot of hate for it, man. But I actually enjoyed it. It's funny. It's a bit. It was some cringy moments in there. It's not his fault though. Whoever the makeup artist was for that movie. When did Joan come out? 2005, 2004. I remember it came out. I was young. I was like, I can't. And I was like, oh, I was excited to see it. But then like I didn't hear no hype about it. I was like, why is there no hype about this movie? Then I watched it years later, and I was like, oh, okay. It was a wingding. They just need the right maker because Flex Alexander, like he did the voice. He played Michael. He just didn't look like him because of the makeup and the hair. You need somebody that actually knows what they're doing. You need somebody who actually knows how to like do Michael Jackson makeup. So hopefully for this Broadway thing, they can, I know they care more about the singing and like capturing the essence of the character rather than the actual makeup. But man, the makeup just adds so much, as you can see what I do. So what's up, Ariel Jackson? What's going on, Ariel? Ariel's Jackson. He was a heavyweight MJ. Shoot, he ain't the only everybody that played Michael Jackson in the film was heavier than Michael Jackson. Everybody. Yeah, this is Baron said the Flex movie was fire. Yeah. Everybody was even Wally Draper, rest in peace. Even Wally Draper was a little husky. He was husky. He was look at go back and watch American Dream again, or watch the clips. Don't watch the whole thing because the whole thing is long. Go back and watch the American Dream again. Wally Draper is like he's like 50. He's like 30 pounds more than MJ. He was swole. He was way more swole than Michael Jackson. He was like he had like chest muscles. He had like pecs. He was strong. Michael Jackson was bony in those eras. And Flex Alexander, he was a little strong too, but he was tall, so he looked more thinner and lankier. So it kind of played in some of his favor. Navi, we already know that he's just like is built nothing like Michael Jackson. So, yeah. So everybody that played Michael Jackson, at least an adult Michael Jackson in films, has always been heavier than Michael Jackson because Michael Jackson's physique is hard to get. Most men are not built like that. You know what I'm saying? Most men, grown men, are not 5'9", 120 pounds. Especially like in the Victory Tour. My man Michael Jackson was like 110 in the Victory Tour. My man was super scrawny. Like he was borderline anorexic in the Victory Tour. So it's hard for a grown man who's healthy to like maintain that weight. It just, it's not really safe. Michael Jackson got away with it because he was built like that. Yeah, he was, and that's why in the Bad Tour he bulked up a little bit. He got a little bit of he gained a little bit of muscle in the Bad Tour, and it made him look a little more healthier. But don't get it wrong, I love the way he looked in the Victory Tour. I think that look is fire. The moves look better when he was skinnier to me. But I guess, with everything, there's a balance. There's a balance with everything. The moonwalk was legendary. That was right. The moonwalk, it was legendary for the time. But if you go back and watch it, the moonwalk was kind of sus. Compared to the the year after the Victory Tour moonwalk, and I was wondering because I saw an interview. Michael Jackson was like he hated the way he moonwalked. He hated the whole moonwalking toast. I was like, what? How did he hate it? But then you watch it, he didn't really moonwalk. He did a backslide. he did a backslide. That wasn't the moonwalk. The moonwalk's what he did in Victory Tour. That's a moonwalk. But that thing he did on the Motown 25, that was a backslide. And then his toe stand, he didn't really jump on his toes the way he would have jumped on it, in the year prior. I'm sorry, in the year after. In the following year, excuse me. So he was still experimenting. Baron said stop with the word sus. What's up, Lonzo? No, we gonna always use that word sus. 2021, sus. Sus era. Definitely is a sus era. It's a pivotal moment in time. But at least we got this new MJ musical coming up. So we got something groovy coming out of the MJ works. From the estate. They're doing something. Some kind of production, but we still need more. We still need something groovy. We need a movie. Guys, we need a movie. We need an MJ movie. We need a Michael Jackson movie that takes place from the perception of one of the dancers. Either Travis, Lavelle, Pop and Taco, or even one of the female singers. Guitar player. We need one of the band members, or Jay Moffitt. We need a movie surrounding the Michael Jackson's tour members. Primarily 3. Travis, Sugarfoot, and the female guitarist with the blonde hair from the Bad Tour. Make a movie about them. 3 stories connecting. Or you know what? Better yet, make a Netflix series. Have younger actors play these people in their prime, and it's gonna be from the perspective of them, their live stories and how they ended up working with Michael Jackson. Ariel said, "What's going on for Michael Jackson's birthday in Vegas?" I don't know. We're still seeing. A Netflix series that centers around the perception of Michael Jackson's band members and what it was like working with Michael Jackson. I wouldn't go too far with the backstory as far as give him a brief backstory, because we want to get to, we want to see what working with Michael Jackson was like. So that way, you can solely focus on the dance. Solely focus on the dance and the music, the music and the artistry. That's all we need to focus on. Right. So I'm putting it in the universe. I'm putting it out there. Nothing happens without you gotta think something. You gotta say it. Say it to the universe. Something will happen. Whether it's that or something like it. We need an MJ film that's different. We don't need another biopic. We don't need that. We already tried that, and the biopics can be subjective. Because, without Michael Jackson, putting a stamp on it, then, it could be anything. But Searching for Neverland was a biopic, but it was all from the perspective of the bodyguards. But it's centered around a dark time in Michael Jackson's life. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see dark clouds around Michael Jackson. I'm tired of seeing that. So, let's make the biopic about groovy times. And when did he always say he felt the most comfortable and the most alive? Drop it in the chat box right now. When did Michael Jackson say, or where did Michael Jackson say he was the most comfortable? I want y'all to let me know. Where did Michael Jackson say he was always say he was the most comfortable? Little trivia for y'all. Little trivia. There we go. On stage. There we go. He felt the most alive on stage, felt the most happiest on stage. He felt like his glow was at an all-time high. He was in his total, true alignment on stage. So why not make a movie about events and situations of Michael being on stage? You know, and it can surround by everything positive. We won't even mention the allegations. I mean, I guess you would have to briefly for a moment if you wanted to. You don't really have to, but if you wanted to, in Dangerous when he got the news. But we will get off of that real quick. Bam! Get on it, get off it. Because on stage, none of that matters. So you don't even have to put that in there, to be honest. If you wanted to, I guess, you know, gotta have highs and lows. What's going on, Douglas Turner? He said on stage, he was Papa Joe. Off stage, he was Miss Catherine. Wow. He said on stage, Mike was Papa Joe. Off stage, he was Miss Catherine. Wow. Powerful, man. Powerful. That's kind of true. He definitely had a serious duality between the two. Between Catherine and Joe, he definitely had a serious, interesting duality between two of those personalities. Hey, Ariel, he said, you should go do a meet and greet. Not gonna lie. That would be fun. The next MJ event, I might just do that. We could all link up. Jade, he said, MJ's Glow. This is it. Should be a movie for you. MJ's Glow. Produced by Michael Trapson. Hell yeah. I'll write a movie. I'll give you a situation for Michael Jackson. It will be in the perspective of all the dancers. Primarily Travis. And a drummer, and a guitar player, and the band members. But the main character, I don't know. I just find Travis' story the most interesting, as far as like the lead character we can get behind, like the lead character. Like you know, Travis been on Martin, you know, and when he was telling the story about him, you know, watching Michael Jackson eating cereal, and then one day he was gonna be on that stage, and then that actually happened with Mike. Like that's a real inspiring story. Like what? Like interesting. So I think that could be a full-fledged movie, or not a movie, mini-series. No, I'm sorry, Netflix series, TV series. I think everybody will watch it. Everybody will be tuned in. Let me play the bass player from the Bad Tour, since we're like the same height. I'll be the bass player from the Bad Tour. Or I'll be one of the security guards. I just need a role in there. I don't even want to be I don't want to play Michael Jackson. Because we will hire overseas guys. Federico Jackson will play Michael Jackson. Because for a movie that takes place from the Bad Tour on, I'm sorry to say, you need somebody that's mixed or other, because that's a lot of prosthetics and a lot of makeup to give a pure black person. Even somebody like me, that's a lot. And then once it becomes a lot, it becomes look artificial. And Michael Jackson didn't look, his skin color didn't look artificial in those years. He looked like that was how his skin was. So, get a Chinaman. I don't even know how to play bass. I'll fake it. I'll just be slapping bass, slapping that bass, man. Slapping bass, man. Yeah, man. Lonzo can play Eddie Murphy. Lonzo could play Eddie Murphy. Brandon could be John Landis. You know what? The Netflix the Netflix series should be different seasons, right? The first season should take place young Michael. Take season 1 all from 1969 all the way 1976. No. Matter of fact, no. Let the first season take place from 1976 to around just before Off the Wall. Straight 70s vibes. Second season takes place from straight Off the Wall Triumph Tour. Second season all off the wall. It's the whole second season off the wall. Just dedicate don't even break it up. No, just the whole second season, 10 episodes, off the wall era. And then you can bring in young Jay Moffitt. You can bring in, the brothers. You can cover off the wall and Triumph, the whole off the wall era. So I'm talking about Suzuki commercials. I'm talking about Don't Stop to Get Enough, Rock With You. All that. Put all that in the second season. First season will dedicate to leaving Motown and doing their own thing. Songs like Shake Your Body and Going Places, Never Can Say Goodbye. Traditional Jacksons. Second season all about off the wall, off the glow. Triumph era. That'll be lit. To put the stamp on, what Michael Jackson was all about. What, him coming up, where the glow came from. But it should be in the perspective of not just Michael Jackson, though. That's too easy. It's got to be in the perspective of, each season got to be in the perspective of somebody different. Somebody a witness. So that way it can't be, it could be either or. It don't have to be definitive. Because if you do it from the perspective of Michael Jackson, then it has to be true. And he's not here. He wouldn't be here to, put the stamp on that to solidify whether that really happened that way or not. It will always be here. He say, she say. So if you make it in the perspective of somebody else, you can leave a lot of things up. A lot of things can be left up to speculation. You don't ever gotta mention plastic surgery. Nothing. You'll just see Michael Jackson look different. Oh, that's interesting. We don't even focus on that. We focus on the art. Rodra said, Rodra Burus. There should be a Tales from the Tour bus from MJ. There you go. But the Michael Jackson didn't have no tour bus. That man was, man. If Michael Jackson had a tour bus, bro. Maybe back in the 70s and the 60s they did, but Michael Jackson had to have a private jet or something. Yeah, though. Man, there's not no tour bus. They would have robbed him and kidnapped him. Man, you would need a freaking National Guards guarding that bus. Hey, Maggie. What art y'all want to focus on? It will focus on the dance and the music. So you could even have different sections of producers that worked on Michael Jackson, Quincy, engineers, percussionists, guitar players, mixers, you know, compose everybody in the studio with Mike. That'd be a dope movie. That'd be super lit. And give them and have like, you know, different people give their perspective of what they saw or what they experienced. But it has to be legit though. And all has to be positive. Can't be negative at all. Shoot, throw Bubbles in there. Let Bubbles give us his perspective. Let Bubbles talk about what he saw. That'd be cool. Am I drunk? No, I'm not. Very, very sober. And then third season will be all about thriller. I mean like what led up to thriller. We need, I want to see like exclusive information about them recording the album in 82, the process, Paul McCartney, all that. Put that in there. That'd be groovy. Yes, you guys are all part of the Glow Nation. We are part of the Glow Nation. It's a Glow Nation energy. Super glow-tastic vibes. So, yeah. So, Thriller era, recording Thriller, Motown, reshoot that. Some of it, not the whole thing. I mean, you could. Or if you don't want to jump around with people who actually worked with them, you could do it like Resident Evil and have a fictional character. Kind of like you ever seen that show called Mindhunter, where it's these two fictional investigators trying to explore the minds of historical serial killers like Charles Manson, John Wayne Gacy, stuff like that. You could do it, or like the Titanic. You know, the Titanic was like Jack didn't exist, you know, but everything else around it kind of existed. So it's like you could do something like that. Have a fictional character that, and you know, something like that. You wish Wally Draper was still alive to play MJ. Well, if you gotta think, that was like 30 years ago. So Wally Draper would be well in his 50s right now, and I'm pretty sure he wouldn't look like how he looked back then. He would look way different. You know, people age and they change, and you know, he probably got bigger. Face would have changed. He wouldn't look like how he looked back in 1992, 93. That movie came out in 93, 91, something like that. It was a long time ago. Early 90s. Put it this way. Michael Jackson, when they filmed that movie, Michael Jackson still had a little bit of complexion left. Like, I don't think he went through with the full bleaching. The bleaching, the rest of the vitiligo, that was, you know, he didn't go through the full process yet. So, and I think when that movie was shot, I don't even think the allegations came out yet, or it might have just came out. It was all around that time, so that's a long time ago. He's like in his early 20s. He'll be like 50. So he's not playing Michael Jackson. He wouldn't be playing Mike. But it's not really that hard to find somebody to play Mike. Just everybody looking into the wrong places. Find a good actor. Have him learn the dance steps. You can't just be a good tribute artist, because tribute artists only focus on one thing or a couple things. We need Whoopi Goldberg to play Katherine Jackson. You shot out. You are shot out. Whoopi Goldberg playing Katherine Jackson. That casting choice is kind of sus. F it. Have a young Cambodian kid play young Michael Jackson. It's like, no. You gotta get. There's actually a couple people, but it is hard. I think it is hard to find somebody who can sing and dance like Mike. Then, like, it's you know, because when Michael Jackson, there's a high expectation. You can't just kind of sort of do it. You gotta do it right. You can't just, you know what I mean? Like Tom Hanks playing Mr. Rogers. Like, okay, he doesn't look like him, but we'll. It's like, no. We can't have somebody not look like Michael Jackson, because a big part of Michael Jackson's thing was his look. So if you're not getting the look right, then you're already not sold on the, you know, on the character. I'm not sold. You gotta sell it. And that's why 90% of tributes in the game who look a lot like Michael Jackson, they prevail because they're selling an image. They don't even have to dance that well. They don't even have to dance that well. If you can look like Michael Jackson, bam. That's already like 75% of the job. The dancing is almost last nowadays. If you want to make it in the game, it's crazy how that is. But there are people out there who are really, really good dancers, but not great lookalikes or sound-alikes. And you know, I guess they haven't figured it out yet. But that'd be cool though. And then each season, different era. This could be a cool, like, it'd be like Cobra Kai. And you could take it all the way up to This Is It. Or maybe not. Maybe you could stop. Maybe stop somewhere in the 90s. I think that'd be cool. I think it'd be super, super cool. What do y'all think? We put in the universe MJ Netflix series, Michael Jackson Netflix series, from the perspective of the dancers or tour members. Sorry, excuse me. Tour members. Michael Trapson Glow, happy birthday. If it's really your birthday. Have a groovy day. Stop at This Is It. The only reason why I want to stop at This Is It because we'll get sad. And we kind of already got that movie. With This Is It. It already talks about that. So give something fresh that's centered around good energy and good vibes. We're tired of depressing stuff, man. We're so tired of that. We don't want to cry no more. We want to just have a good time. We want to glow. I don't know about y'all, but I'm definitely tired of being sad about that. Buticia, here you go. Shout out to Buticia Smith, always coming through with the Glow Nations. Glad I didn't miss all the glow. What's up? Glad I didn't miss all this glow. What's up, Glow Drip? What's going on, Buticia? Buticia. Buticia, you gotta give yourself a profile picture. I didn't know what you look like. Buticia. Hey. Ariel, you already member it. You become a member by subscribing. My streams are set up so we're like people who subscribe automatically become Glow Gang members. It doesn't say somebody just subscribed. It'll say somebody just became a Glow member. Glow Gang member. So all you guys are part of Glow Gang, whether you like it or not. You're all my little children. I will take you to the promised land. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Buticia! Buticia. What's up, Ram? Ram the Spam. If y'all know who Ram the Man is, he is Ram the Spam. He will blast your messages up until you get a response. And he will Ram will talk to himself in your DMs. He will answer his own questions. Ram is hilarious. That's my man, though. He's funny, man. He got a lot to say. He has a lot to say. What's up, Janesta? Yeah. I'm coming on here more often, guys. I'll probably be back on here next Tuesday. Next time I come back live. Because in the meantime, I gotta work on some new music. I was actually working on some music today. But if I want, I know I talked about it last night, getting you guys, tapping with me on a song. Working on a couple songs right now. Give me y'all Glow Gang bars. We need to have Malik, the young girl, Malik Presley Jackson to play Lisa Marie. You know what? That would be an interesting movie. A spiritual Michael Jackson movie made by the young or the fans of the Michael Jackson community. That'd be interesting to do that, right? A spiritual sequel or a spiritual film about Michael Jackson made by the online MJ community. All the dancers and singers and tributes. There needs to be a Michael Jackson fan movie. Oh, that's a great idea. Man, we've been coming up with some fire ideas. There needs to be a Michael Jackson short film about being a Michael Jackson fan. Things you got to go through. Things you had to grow up in school hearing. Drama online. Turn-ups online. Going to tribute shows. That'd be cool. Meeting different tributes, meeting different people. That'd be fun. It's a cool idea. Or a documentary. A documentary filmed like a movie. We should get that budget together, right? We should do a fundraiser, a GoFundMe. We'll just GoFundMe, round up we'll just travel all over the world. Meet all these Michael Jackson tributes and impersonators. And we go city to city. Country to country, city to city. Go around chopping it up with different MJ fanatics, MJ influencers and stuff. That'd be cool. He said, did the American Dream talk about the plastic surgery of vitiligo because the vitiligo started around the Triumph tour? No, it didn't. The American Dream didn't talk about nothing. Didn't talk about any of that because, you know, the American Dream wasn't a Michael Jackson movie. It was a Jackson's movie, like of the Jacksons. Even though they didn't, you know, they didn't really feature like LaToya or like Janet in there as much. You didn't really see too much of them. It was more focused around like Michael, his brothers, Joe, and Catherine. Guys, but July 4th is coming up. July 4th is on Sunday. Whoa, we got some spam in here. Come on. Look out. Somebody take care of that spam. That's anything. No, just when you see spam, just delete the comments. Don't. You put them in timeout automatically. We have a strict. We need to have a strict no spam policy. For sure. Thank you. Somebody said I look more like Prince. I'll take it. I've been told that I like a mixture between the two, Michael and Prince. When I put the get up on, I'm like Prince and Michael. I'll take it. That's lit. Cause Prince gets the biddies. Prince gets the biddies. Prince gets the biddies. A few scenes where they showed Janet, but it wasn't enough. Or shoot, make a Janet Jackson movie. The women's empowerment movement is at an all-time high right now. Make a Janet movie. And have Michael Jackson sprinkled out in there. You can always do that. He said Baron Murray. Hell yeah. You see, I favor Jimi Hendrix more than Prince. I take that too. Definitely got the Jimi Hendrix vibes. I definitely favor a little bit of Jimmy. Purple Haze. It's all good. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. Just wanted to tune in, chop it up, talk about the MJ musical coming out December with our new young blood playing Mike. Should be groovy. But I'll catch you guys next time on the GlowStream. Hope you guys have a groovy evening / night. Make sure your vibes is glowtastic. This has been your boy Michael Trapson on I messed it up. GLOW Radio. Holla back at your boys. Listen up. You are now tuned into Groovy. Groovy Radio 84. Let's glow. All right, guys. You have a good night. I'll holler at you soon. Peace.